It says we're good. My OBS better not be bugging out again, bro. Let me check. Now we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let's go. Right. We got a few things to talk about, man. It's hard, to be honest with you, it's hard to discuss things during international breaks, bro. I'll be so real, man. Like, it's dead, bro. Because obviously it's all you can do. You can do little watch-alongs for like friendlies and World Cup qualifiers, England playing Andorra and shit like that. But bro, I'll be real with you, man. Watching that is just not, it's just not entertainment for me, man. So instead, I thought let's talk about some changes, as you can see by the title of this video. Some changes that I believe Arteta has to make moving forward, because things have to change, man. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. So we're gonna look at the upcoming fixtures. Obviously, the next 5-6 fixtures, let's say, for example, before the next, I think there's another international break coming up, and what changes I would make, whether that be to the lineup, whether that be, do you get it, like to the squad, to whatever, whatever it is, and whatever's needed, is what we're going to discuss today, innit? Not really going to cover games like this, Port Vale and them kind of games. That's dead. But we'll talk about the Premier League ones, obviously the Champions League, how he's going to deal with rotation and stuff like that, man. But I'm curious to know what you guys think as well, man. So if you are in the live chat, let me know. If you're watching it on replay, let me know what tweaks you would make, because based off the beginning of the season, results wise, it's not been that bad in terms of 6 points from 9. Yeah, we only lost 1-0 at Anfield, but having said that, when you watch the full 90 and then you replay it and you watch it a few times, because it's almost like a lethargic way that we're approaching these games. And to be honest with you, even this one, the Leeds one, I mean, the scoreline says 5-0 and the stats reflect one thing. But up until this Urian Timber goal in the 34th minute, we were pretty dead, bro. Let's be honest. It took that set piece to break the deadlock. So if we're being 100% honest, then even this game, like, it took something almost off the training ground again, off these little set piece drills that we've been doing throughout the whole season, throughout all the last season. Like, it took that to break down Leeds as well. And then obviously once that goal went in, the floodgates opened up. Do you know what I'm saying? So something definitely has to. I'm not claiming to be a manager. I'm not claiming to be no type of tactician or like any like tactical or nothing like that. But however, having said that, there's things that just a fan can see, bro, that are clearly wrong right now, with the way that we're approaching games, with the way that the in-game management is, which is one of my biggest issues. And that was my biggest issue in the Liverpool game. I was actually happy at halftime. It wasn't so much I was fuming with the starting 11 or nothing like that. No. It was more so the timing of the changes and how long it took him to realize that things had to change. Those are kind of my issues with a lot of the things that he does wrong. But we're going to speak about that, man. That's why we're here today. So before anything, make sure you guys are smashing the like button on the video. Make sure you're subscribing if you're new. Do you know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we're on the road to 500 subscribers. Do you know what I mean? That would be madness, bro. I never thought I'd get nowhere near 500 when I started this thing. So yeah, that'd be good stuff. Let's just focus on, at first, the next game, because we're gonna break down all the fixtures, obviously Champions League and rotation in between that. I actually want to just double check quickly when the international break is. When's the next one? Well, because I know there's 2 more, no? Right, so you've got September 1st till the 9th, which is 2 matches. Then you got in October and November. So before Christmas, we've got 2 more international breaks before AFCON. This is crazy. Like, I don't know about you lot. I can't stand international breaks, bro. They should do what Wenger said and just have 1 month off and just bang out all international games, bro. Like, they should just do it that way instead of this. This is really irritating, bro. Like, what is this? 8 days September. What's that? 8 days October, 8 days November. Again, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, December to January, you got AFCON. But before that, you got 6 matches split over three different months. What's the point, bro? You might as well just do it in 1 month. Just have 1 month international football. Get rid of the 6 games, get it out of the way, and then get on with the season. I reckon that's how it should be. What's going on, Arda, man? How's things? Are you good? Hope everything's good. And make sure, guys, like I said, if you're new to the stream, you smash the like button. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. You get me? We're gonna break down a few things today. Some home truths as well. So for those people that are sensitive to criticism of Mikel, like I always say, make sure, do you know what I mean, you go visit someone who's more positive or whatever, or someone that's gonna be living in cuckoo land. Like I said, right, straight off the bat, yeah, what I'm gonna say, good position. If you look at the table, everything's fine, everything's rosy, everything's dandy. 6 points, not the worst. Only 1 goal conceded it to Liverpool at Anfield. Okay, it all seems hunky-dory. In reality, the football that we've been playing, abysmal. So for this Nottingham Forest game, now let's just take a look at Forest, because I'm not sure. I know they lost to West Ham at home, 3-0. Wow, they drew to Palace as well, and they beat Brentford. What was their pre-season like? Oh, bro, Nottingham Forest is looking. Nah, sure, we should smoke them, fam, at Emirates especially. Right, so this is what we're gonna do, people. This is what we're gonna do, yeah? We're gonna. How do we I don't really use this that much, man. Is this glitched or something? Like, what's going on? Right, here we go, it's working. We're gonna switch up the formation. Whoops. What was I looking for? Which one was it? Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we're gonna switch up the formation. And for me, this is how we should be lining up in it. This is just me personally. Going forward, this is the 11. When everyone's fit, it will be different to this. But up until this next international break, like I said, there's one in October. So, up until this Olympiacos, so you've got Newcastle City, a cup game against Port Vale, which is just whatever, and Atletico Madrid away and Nottingham Forest. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe the Olympiacos games before international. So you got 6 games to think about. For me, going forward for these 6 games, this is the lineup I want to see out there, man. Me personally, this is what I'm running with, and I'll explain to you exactly why I'm running with this lineup. So we got Raya in goal, no questions there. At right back, it's the best right back in the league. We got Jurrien Timber, absolute beast. Now, here, a lot of people would say, oh, just put Saliba back. I heard he's going to only miss 1 game or something like that. Bro, don't do that. The whole point that we bought all these players and we got all this depth here is because when it comes to these moments when players get injured, you don't want to be taking no risks. So for me, you can't play Saliba here, bro. And Mosquera, when he came on at Anfield, thrown into a baptism of fire, bro. He actually done his job. He done very well. So I mean, people can sit there and call him all these names that I've seen, like all these little nicknames and bullshit, bro. The reality of the situation is he's competent. He done a job, and that's why we've been bragging about this squad that we got. How we've been saying we got the best squad in the league. So bring him in. He's competent, bro. I'd have Mosquera there. I would have The Rock. Now here, I know a lot of people want Lewis Skelly, but I'm sorry. For me, Calafiori is a better left back, bro. He just is. We'll go Calafiori. And for me, Lewis Skelly's future, I don't know about you lot, but for me, Lewis Skelly's future is not even in this position. Lewis Skelly's future for me isn't here. Is in the central midfield position. That's where I see Lewis Skelly playing in the future. I don't know about you lot, but that's just me personally. Over here, I'm rocking with Rice. Oh no, wait. What have I done? That's cool. We can do this anyway. It's cool. It's cool. We can switch them over. And the reason I've done it like this in a 4-2-1-3 is because I want them to be a double pivot, bro. This is so important. I need them to be double pivot so they can feed off each other. Pause. Like they can play. Well, whatever way I put it is gonna sound mad, innit? But you know what I'm saying. Put them in a double pivot so the chemistry can build, and our build-up play will be much better, bro. Because I realized when Zubimendi was getting pressed against Liverpool, him not having a option to just have a pass to bounce the ball to was making him frass out, and he was losing possession a lot. So having that Declan Rice close to him in that kind of double pivot will help him a lot. And then Rice can still make his runs up and down when we're in possession of the ball. He can still box crash and do whatever the hell he's got to do in it. Now for me, the captain comes straight back in. I'm sorry. Odegaard comes straight back in this team, bro. Straight back in, fam. Left. Get that scrub out this team. And put Eze. Right. I like Noni. And then striker. You got the gunman. This is how I'm moving. Let me know what you lot think, but this is how I'm moving, bro. This is how I'm moving. Going forward, this is how I'm moving. For these fixtures here, I don't see why that team can't beat Nottingham Forest comfortably, bro. With the right instructions Give me one valid reason as to why this team can't beat them. This team is perfectly capable of beating Nottingham Forest and beating, who else was it? Olympiacos. Even in the Champions League, not Olympiacos. Sorry, was it Atletico Bilbao or whatever their name is? Atletico de Bilbao, Athletic Club. Yeah, like we should be able to beat them with that team. We should be able to beat Forest. We should be able to beat Athletic Club. Then hopefully by the City game, you're talking about Saliba coming back into the team. And your potential, I wouldn't even rush Saka back into the team, to be honest with you, but you've got that option there as well. You could maybe have him on the bench by then as well. Should things need changing within this, you can always put in a Lewis Skelly in the midfield for extra legs. You've still got players on the bench. You've got Max Dowman, you've got Ethan Waneri, you've got Trossard. You've got players there, man. Like, honestly, I just feel like shackles need to get let loose, fam. Like, let these. So from here upwards, these four, just let them be free, bro. Let them just attack. Like, I don't know if you lot saw Norway's game, and if you saw Spain's game in the international break, and if you even saw England's game, bro, in the international break. Bro, the way Madueke, Zubamendi, Odegaard, and these guys were moving, and dare I say it, yeah, dare I say it, even Martinelli, bro, was taking on his man and doing things for Brazil, and I was thinking, hold on, bro, surely Arsenal is not that toxic, bro. Where it's got to the point that even players like Martinelli are thriving outside of Arteta's system. And I don't even rate Martinelli. I don't even think Martinelli's a good player. Let's be honest, like, out of the Forest team, if we were to do a combined 11 with this team here, who gets into this team out of the Forest team? Let me have a look. We started. Cells don't get in. These lot don't get in our defense. No way, bro. Zubamendi and Rice are better than them. Odegaard's better than him. Eze is better than him. Yokoro is better than him. And Thingy's better than him, bro. Saka, like that, bro. These guys, they don't get in our team, bro. They just don't get in our team, man. Like, we should be more than capable of beating Nottingham Forest and then go in a few days later after that. I believe we play, like I said, Athletic Club. I think it's midweek, but it should be midweek. We should be capable of going there as well and doing our thing, bro. I don't see why not. And this game, by the way, I might not be streaming that game because I might be able to go to it. So I might not be streaming that game still. So I'm gonna go watch it. So they better not play some terrorist football, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to watch some terrorist football, fam. I'm trying to go watch them attack. Play this lineup and let them be free, bro. Play this lineup against Forest and just say to these four players, bro, just fucking do whatever the hell you're doing up front. I want to see them play the same as they were for their international teams, bro. Why Odegaard for Norway am I seeing him every single ball? He's looking for the forward pass. He's always trying to play the through ball. He's always trying to play the through ball. For us, he never does that. Zubamendi even got the ball for Spain and he's always looking forward doing it. And I get that it's international and the pace is slow and you don't get pressed as much, but like even Madueke, like why are these players looking so good for their international teams and then they come to us and our attackers just die? Like, it's like their creativity gets sucked out of them, fam. Pause. Like, it's mad. It's actually mad, bro. Right, and it's worrying. It is worrying. Like, should we not see a performance against Nottingham Forest now? It's worrying times, bro. Like, you have to admit it's worrying times, man. Like, it's not something to take lightly, man. So for me, play this lineup and let's see where we move from there. So we got these 2 games, and we got a decent amount of rest, to be fair, before the City game. We got a 5-day rest period, so we should be good. And to be honest with you, I don't think Athletic Club is that great. I can tell you the ones with Nico Williams and what's his name? Didn't we play these guys in pre-season? Yeah, look, Emirates Cup final, we beat them 3-0, bro. That was literally last month. Almost exactly a month ago. We beat them 3-0. Gyökeres scored the header. Yeah, these were dead, man. These are dead, bro. Like, we don't even need a team as strong as this. Like, we don't need Saka and that, bro. We can play Noni, we can play Eze, who's better than Martinelli anyway. And then we can play Mosquera. Like, we're good, bro. We're good. These lot are rubbish, man. They won 3 out of 3, to be fair, in their league. What the hell? Who did they beat? What's going on in this league, bro? How are they winning 3 out of 3? Oh, what happened there? They lost 1-0. Wait, what? Oh, that was before that. I don't know, man. But yeah, they're not that great, man. Like, these lots, come on, bro. Athletic Club, that them and Nottingham Forest should be straightforward for us, man. They should be straightforward for this team. There's no excuse now, man, for this manager. Seriously, there's just none left. He's out of excuses, man. It's either sink or swim this season. You gotta swim. You gotta learn how to swim, my boy. It is what it is. You got all the tools. Then after the City game, we got Port Vale, so you can go all out in the City game. These 3 games you can go ham in, and then just completely rotate for this one, bro. Play like Max Dowman, start Ethan, start the youngsters in this game, bro. Like, this game is just dross. You just start kids, and we'll probably still beat them. Start Josh Nichols, Max Dowman, Ethan. Keep a few big boys on the bench just in case. You never know. You don't want a Grimsby happening, bro. Like what happened with United, but I'm pretty sure we won't. That wouldn't happen to us, because 4 days after that we got to go to Newcastle away, which is a very physical game. And you don't want to be picking up no injuries or nothing, because you got the Champions League straight after that. So basically, after this international break, we've got a game every 3 days, which people need to take into consideration. Every 3 days we're going to be playing football. Look, so we got 13th, 16th, 5 days after another one, 3 days later another one, 4 days later another one, 3 days or 4 days later another one, 3 days later another one. Then we got the international break after that West Ham game. So up until the next international break, we're playing once every 3 days, people. Once every 3 days. And that is the reason why I say, even if Saliba is fit for the Man City game, I still wouldn't risk it. Because you guys have to remember, we're playing Man City at home, bro. This is a home fixture. Mosquera's just gone to Anfield and he's managed to do well. So there's no reason as to why he can't do well in this fixture as well. So for me, just stick with this, man. Stick with this. Stick with it. Stick with Eze on the left as well. Don't start putting Martinelli. And I saw a stat where every time Moreno has started in the midfield for Arsenal, we've only won 1 of like 8 games or something crazy like that. Like whenever he started in the midfield. Keep it this way. This way is fine. Let them express themselves, man. Let them express themselves and we should be good. Then after the international break, we come back to a game away from home. I think in this month. Is it this month or is it the one after? Yeah, it's this month. It's November. We stay in London. Apart from the first two. Or first three with the Burnley, yeah. But then we go Tottenham, home game. That's still in London, home game. And then it goes into December. So we've actually got a decent, like, the fixtures are quite kind to us. Yes, we're playing often. Everyone's going to be playing often. All the Champions League teams are going to be playing often. Because if we look at City, let's see who City is facing out of curiosity before they play us. So they've got Manchester United when they come back on the 14th. That's when we play Forest on 13th. So we got a day. Wait, what? They're playing on Thursday? Why is there Champions League on Thursday night, bro? Am I bugging? We're playing on Tuesday, 5:45. Wednesday. Thursday? That is so weird, bro. They've done it like that now. Is it because they added more teams in it? Is that what that is? That's crazy, bro. Thursday nights, Champions League. Wow. How times have changed. We can hear him crying at the lane. Where is it? Home he came. One call from Super Mick and he's here. Wow. Fuck off Tottenham, I'm a goon and that. But yeah, man, let me know you guys his thoughts, man, in the comments, and make sure you tell me if you feel any different, if you think we should do anything different to this, or in terms of approach and style of play and these things. I think we just need to move the ball quicker, man. I think we just need to move the ball quicker. I genuinely don't think it's a personnel issue. Like, it's not a personnel issue. We've got the players, we've got the depth, we've got the squad. You saw it the other day against Liverpool. We're missing Saka, we're missing Odegaard, we're missing Saliba, got injured straight away. We didn't really skip a beat, to be honest. Like, we didn't really miss any of them like that. It's just poor in-game management, I feel like, and the instructions are very clear to see, because when these same players are going away on international duty, no one can explain to me why they transform into completely different players. They have a different mindset. They just want to play forward. They want to express themselves. They want to dribble in between 2-3 players. Like, how come when they're playing for us, they don't do that? And I'm talking about the ones that we don't rate, by the way. I'm talking about the likes of Martinelli. I don't know if you guys have seen that clip going around. I didn't even know that Martinelli started for Brazil. But he started, and there's a clip where he does a reverse flip-flap in between 2 players, and his first instinct is to shoot. And yes, he drags the shot wide, but it's the intent that lacks for when he's playing for Arsenal. When he puts on an Arsenal shirt, he doesn't have that anymore. And I'm sorry, like, when it's every attacker that we have that's suffering with the same thing, I have to look at the manager. I have to look at the manager. It can't be anything but the manager, because it doesn't make sense to me. And if we're not careful, these new signings that we've brought in that are very direct players that thrive in transition, like Gyökeres, like Eze, like Madueke, these guys will, pardon me, they'll die too, bro. Not literally, but they'll become a part of that too. They'll become a part of that systematic, like, oh yeah, run up the pitch 30 yards only to pass the ball sideways, or run up the pitch only to go backwards. Like, they're going to become a part of that as well. And that's why we got to be careful, man, with the way that we're instructing our forward players. At the end of the day, people want to praise Martinelli for defensive work and all these things. Like, look, I get that, and I understand he contributes defensively, but at the end of the day, I couldn't care less about what he's doing. That's my attacker. Do you think I care about my attacker winning duels and defending? And no, bro, you need I'd rather my attacker take on 2-3 players and hit it in the top corner than be running back and forth doing bleep tests on the byline. Like, no thanks. Just take on your man and whipping dangerous crosses, cause mayhem, get some goals, get some assists, cause some sort of issues for the opposition. Don't tell me that the best trait of your attacker is defending. That doesn't even make sense. So if his best trait is defending, then why ain't he a defender? Why don't you make him a left wing back? Why is he playing left wing if he can only defend? You might as well play him in defense. So that whole argument of like, oh yeah, he's a defensive winger. Like, I'm hearing all these different types of things for Martinelli. It's like, bro, give it a rest, bro. Give it a rest, honestly. Like, give it a rest. Do you really think that this guy is a defensive winger, bro? Watch him for Brazil. I watched him for Brazil the other day. I saw his highlights. Why is this guy taking on players and shooting and doing all... I ain't seen none of that in an Arsenal shirt for the past 2 years, bro. I was thinking, is this the same player? Is this the same Martinelli that we employ? Like, he goes from Brazil and puts on an Arsenal top and plays for us. Like, is this the same one? Because this one is committing players. This one is causing danger. This one is causing issues. Whereas our one is just weird, bro. I've never seen him do a skill in the past year and a half. This guy done a reverse flip-flap for Brazil in between two men. I'm thinking, hold on. What happened to you? Like, what, you just put on the Brazilian top and all of a sudden you remembered that you're Brazilian? But when you was playing for us, you forgot that you're Brazilian. You thought you was like, from where? I don't understand. So for me, man, like, run with this lineup till Saka's fully fit. When I say fully fit, do not rush him back. Do not rush Saliba back. Do not rush any of these players back. If you get an inkling of there's an injury on Gabriel or a Timber, God forbid, Odegaard, God forbid, any of those guys pick up a slight niggle, yeah, take them out, bro. You've got the depth. Then that's when you put in the likes of Ethan instead of Odegaard. That's when you put in the likes of Nkapie instead of Gabriel. Like, do you see what I'm saying now? Now you got depth. Now there's no messing about. Even Raya, bro, against the cup game that we got coming up, take him out, put Kepa. He's a more than competent goalkeeper, bro, that we can play there. So, like, come on, man. We're strong, bro. We've got a strong squad. Do you know what I'm saying? We got, like, we're starving, fam, as supporters. Like, we just want to see some attacking football, bruv. The fans ain't asking you to score every attack. We're not stupid, bro. Supporters ain't dumb. Like, but what they want to see, if you would have lost the game against Liverpool and you would have went for it in the last 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the game at least, people could have at least said, oh, you know what, the game plan worked up till the 60th, 70th minute. They hadn't scored a goal, bro, and for the first half we were in control of the game. So for me, the game plan worked to a T. It was perfect up till half time. But then after, there comes a point where you have to then go for the game. And that's the difference, where Slot went for it and we didn't go for it. And that's where I need him to change. I need him to, like I've said many times, bro, I'm sick and tired of repeating myself. Let the shackles go on the attackers. Just the attackers. I'm not saying that he needs to change drastically. And like, even when we approach these Big Six games away from home, his Big Six record has been good. I'll be so real, bro. His Big Six record's been good. Yeah, the football has not been the greatest, but if you're getting me wins and this and that, like, I don't really care, bro. But at the end of the day, we're in a situation right now where we need to be thumping up these man, bro. Like I said, I showed you guys earlier. Look at this. Look at the form of Nottingham Forest. I'm not even going recency bias. Oh, this season. Like, no, bro. Towards the back end of last season, they were shocking as well. They were actually shocking, bro. Look at this. 3-0 West Ham. 1-1 Crystal Palace. They beat Brentford, okay. 0-0 with this team. 0-0 with Fiorentina. 1-0 loss to Birmingham. 0-0 with Estoril Praia. 3-1 loss to Fulham. 0-0 draw. Bro, look, they can't score goals. Look at these guys just firing blanks, bro. More blanks than a fucking pensioner, fam. You get me? And you're trying to tell me that we shouldn't be going and putting them to the sword at the Emirates, bro. Like, we're not serious. I'm sorry if we don't dispatch. West Ham went to their stadium and dispatched them, bro. 3-0. Look at that. More shots on target. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, come on, bro. West Ham. Are you telling me we ain't got the quality of a West shit? Like, there's no excuse for this game, man. This game, I don't want to hear nothing, man. I don't care about injuries and this and that. Like I said, bro, you got the squad, man. You got the squad now. That's the whole reason we invested all this money. Is look at the team you got with injuries. This is the team you can field potentially on that game. Barring, God forbid, any other injuries, if there was anything to occur within the next 2-3 days. This is the 11 that you can field, including injuries to Saliba, to Bukayo Saka. Do you know what I'm saying? To Havertz, to Jesus. This is the 11 that you can field. Like, this is strong, bro. Teams can't do that. Like, managers don't have that luxury. It's Arteta that has this luxury, bro. So the fact that he doesn't use it to his benefit, it drives fans mad, bro. Let the guys express themselves. They're at home to Forest now. So now, even those fans that were defending him, saying, oh yeah, but we're away at Anfield, he didn't, like, last 20 minutes is 0-0, he don't need to push for the win or whatever, you don't need to be braver. Okay, cool. But Forest, don't give me that first half an hour that we saw against Leeds. I don't want to see that, bro. We won that game 5-0, but that first 37, 35 minutes until Timber scored was dross, bro. It was absolute garbage, mate. And it took a set piece again. I don't want to see us rely on a set piece to break the deadlock. Let's play football, man. Let's just play. Let's play some ball, man. Let's dominate the game. Free flowing football. Pepper them 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals. Be ruthless in front of goal. That's what I want to see, man. Go back to that 2022 season, bro. How we were playing football. We've got better players than we had that season. So come on, man. Let's make sure we make that count, man. I don't want to see no, like, that's really gonna piss me off. Like, if we don't play well against Forest, then I'm concerned. Right now, I wouldn't say I'm concerned. That game, massive, bro. Massive. This Forest game here is so much bigger than what people think, you know. It's actually so much bigger than what people think. Because I feel like this is going to be a real indicator to us as to how he plans to approach games this season for the foreseeable future. Because the opening day, there was the excuse of opening day away from home, Old Trafford. We don't normally do well there, so just go there and get the result. Alright, cool, brush it off, whatever. Leeds, oh yeah. We scored from a set piece to break the deadlock. However, we won the game 5-0. Do you know what I'm saying? But then people said, oh, but it's a promoted side. Okay, cool. Here you go. Established Premier League team. Finished in European spots last year. Nottingham Forest, they're not in a good vein of form. Do you know what I'm saying? They're all over the place right now. You're at home. Go do the business, innit? So I expect nothing less than 3 points. I expect nothing less than a clean sheet. And I expect nothing less than a dominant performance against Nottingham Forest. I'm sorry. That's just what I expect to see. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, in terms of that, in terms of our upcoming fixtures, in terms of the lineup, like I said, this is mine. Let me know if you'd make any changes. Let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if you think this is the correct team to go with going forward up until the injured players return. And yeah, people, just a little bit of content for you. I thought I'll do a small live stream. We're not going to be on for long, but I just thought I'll do a little one just to release some content out there. I know I've been slacking. It's been like 2-3 days I haven't posted anything, so I thought let me just put something out there. But after the international break finishes and Premier League's back, it's every 3 days we got games to watch and games to stream. So yeah, man, we'll be there. Not long left now, people. There's what, 6 days left until the next Arsenal game. And yeah, make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you're new. And yeah, man, I'll catch you on the next one, people. This neighbor's dog's still going mad.